like to welcome on the stage, and I would like you to help me with that, Mr. Ilyas Madimov from Kazakh Invest. And thank you very much, sir. You have the floor.
Your Excellencies, dear participants, good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum. Just a second. Yeah, exactly. I think by this one. I have a big presentation, but I'll try to be very fast. This is actually Almaty city, where I'm born. Yeah, beautiful city, a nice weather there. So I would like to take this opportunity and represent for you some investment partnership opportunities, because I'm the head of representative office of Kazakh Invest in UAE. We are based here in Abu Dhabi. Yeah. Just briefly, some important country facts. Our population is not so high, it's only 18.3 million. But in terms of the land, we are the 9th largest country in the world. And we have 2.7 million square kilometers. GDP is 6.3. The international trade turnover is 97 billion. We are taking 25th place by investment climate. Why Kazakhstan? Economically, we have all the underground wells, especially like silver, lead, chromite, copper, and gold reserves. And we have favorable tax regimes. Actually, Kazakhstan is a landlocked country, but this is also opportunity for Kazakhstan because we are in the center of that market, and the market is very huge, and 200 million population, and also we are between China and Europe, and most of the goods and cargo is going through us. So within 18 to 20 days from China, the goods can achieve the Europe countries. Okay, we consider it as one of the countries with the cheap energy. In total, 19 gigawatts we have by today. And we are planning to achieve up to 35 gigawatts in the nearest future. And in this regards, we are closely working with Abu Dhabi state companies. Just recently, it was implemented a new government support measures for foreign investors. It's starting, we divided for like 4 packages, starting from 15 million US and ending by more than 100 million US. And the most important thing that there is a lot of tax exemptions, as you see. And moreover, when it's upper than 50 million US, the state of Kazakhstan, the government is ready to sign off-take contracts for the projects. We have 13 special economic zones, 24 industrial zones. As you see, the corporate income tax, land taxes, VAT, property taxes are zero and loan plan. We're providing also the lands for different projects. And thanks God, we have a big amount of land. Coming to the finance opportunities, we have the World Bank, Eurobank, Astana International Financial Center. We have Samruk Khazina Invest, Wealth Fund, Development Bank of Kazakhstan, Citibank, and others. I will stop afterwards on some of them. Yeah, we think that one of the promising platforms for the investors is Astana International Financial Center. It's a mirror image of DIFC. The governing law is English law based there. So we also have the English court with the English judge. So there is, whenever there is some disputes or some conflicts or misunderstandings between the partners, the local or investors, we have this independent court on the territory of AFC that will judge on like international basis. So we also worked on the investor rights protection. We have Foreign Investor Council chaired by the President of the Republic of Kazakhstan. It's under his control. We have Coordination Council, which is chaired by our Prime Minister. Also the Council of Improvement of Investment Climate. And as I said before, that we have the common law court system, and in Astana International Financial, we have International Arbitration Center. So why Kazakh Invest? Kazakh Invest is one stop shop for all investors. We're providing full support for investors. We have we are packaging all the projects and packaged by big four companies like Deloitte in different spheres and areas of our economy. We are unified negotiator on behalf of the government, and we have like trusted experts with local knowledge and industry expertise. And the most important is a network of representatives. Now we are in 9 countries. One of them is China, United States, Germany, Netherlands, Turkey, UAE, Japan, and Singapore. And Qatar, by the way, we just opened up in Qatar also. Okay, so how do we work? There is 2 companies like Kazakh Invest and Business Connect, which is based in IFC. We are working with the ministries, quasi-state entities, development institutions, embassies, Islamic financial institutions, business associations. So we work with them, and we're providing with the bankable projects. We provide all type of investment funds, providing connection with the development institutions, land, infrastructure, and off-take contracts. As I told before, that we have already packaged more than 100 investment proposals in different spheres, like agribusiness, mining, chemical, transportation, tourism, and others. So, in generally, we believe that Kazakhstan can generate the profit, and we are suggesting to invest in 3 main areas. One of them is all our underground wells, like oil and gas sector and minings. The second one is agriculture. because Kazakhstan has a huge potential to feed the countries and export potential. During Soviet Union time, we've been feeding whole Soviet Union army with the beef and lamb, the meat industry. The third one is logistics, because we are in the middle of Central Asia and the roads go through us. There is a huge potential to develop infrastructure in logistics. So I'll try to go very fast on agribusinesses. That, as you see, that we have 210 million hectares of agricultural lands, including 100 million hectares of allocated for pastures. So actually, we can say that we sometimes give an example. We are combining potentials of two countries like Australia and Malaysia, where Malaysia can produce the cheap resources of protein, and Australia is providing a huge land of grazing lands where there is a natural feed for animals. We are very close to China and Russia, so we are close to these markets, and there is a huge demand. Whatever Kazakhstan can produce in its full capacity, China will consume it with no problem, and even more, it might be not enough. So also we have as I said, the Russian market, and we are concentrated for Middle East and Southeast Asia. There is some governmental supports we're providing, because government, this is our priority and strategical sphere of the economy to support the agribusiness. So there is a huge subsidies, like for the cattle, as you see, is from 520 to 930 USD per head. We subsidize. For the sheep, it's 350 US. We subsidize them for the water, fuel, and all other resources. Yeah. And the local funds like Kazagro Finance, and they are ready to finance up to 65% of investments for any agriculture projects and for joint ventures. As you know, we are very strong in wheat. 26,000 tons. We have the volume inulin imports to Russia, and 3.9 volume wheat gluten imports to Russia also. As you see that average gross output of grain is shown in and divided by the regions. Yeah, also the oilseed plants, we have huge potential: sunflowers, rapeseed, safflower, flax. We are rich for fruits and vegetables. This is actually some projects that we have, proposals starting from 5 to 32 million US average range in different spheres. Also, there is an opportunity to do some use Islamic banking and Islamic finance instruments, especially in agro-business, that will help to go for like salam, sukuks, and mudaraba business. All this gives us additional opportunity because we have the law for the Islamic banking and Islamic finance. Coming to tourism, there is a huge potential. As we said that the area is huge and the population is 18.3 million. When we have the Silk Way road and in in any stop we can have tourism infrastructure developments. Yeah, Almaty is actually is a homeland of the apples and tulips. So there is main cities where we're planning to. We believe that we have potential for the creating infrastructure for the tourism. We have eco, ethno, and entertainment events. And also, I would like to invite you. On 25th, we'll have additional presentation from our Kazakh tourism company. It's a national company that promoting tourism in Kazakhstan. It will be in our pavilion, Dubai Expo 2020, in Kazakhstan pavilion. So if you're interested, please join. Okay, so there is also minings. As you know, we have almost all the table of Mendeliev. So there is a very wide range possibilities to invest and to develop that industry. That's the just a map. In case if you will need this presentation, you can ask from Madame Christina, and she can share with you. Yes, that's the main, like magnesium, silver, lead, zinc, titanium, tin, iron, even rhodium now. We realize that we have some high reserves of rhodium, which is also one of the promising areas, especially for space and military, that used in the military as a metals. Yes, of course, the petrochemical industry is very huge, and mostly generating the biggest profits in Kazakhstan for today. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Madimov.